These are a few clips in which I speak about the church fire as gathered from various television news shows.
A firm doubt.
As the church's beauty from the past 125 years remains etched in their memories, the community will now remain hopeful.
I just hope that some good, if there is any type of good that can come out of this.
This committee member couldn't believe his eyes.
The stained glass windows, the architecture, the ceiling was, you could have taken this place and dropped it in the middle of France and it would have been right at home. I mean, it was that unique.
No injuries were reported. Members say the fire seems suspicious.
There were no electrical components in it. It didn't have running water, it didn't have electricity, so usually a fire will start as a result of faulty electric wires, whatever. But there were none. It was, as you said, there was a roof and it was the walls and it was the stones. What could have possibly happened? I have no idea.
Well, we do want to get back to that breaking news out of Chester, Delaware County, and this is what firefighters had to deal with early this morning. A fire destroyed a former church.
And let's get straight over now to our Kyrie Stewart. He has been at the live at the scene throughout the morning for us, giving us updates on this fire. So where are we now, Kyrie?
Well, guys, a lot of the fire crews are starting to pack up. We've seen them. A few of the trucks pack up their hoses. We have this one truck right here that looks like it's about to pull out. A few of the ladder crews right up there are still pouring water on the structure, but most of it is out. It's under control. But all morning, guys, I've been talking about how this church has really been a landmark in this area. It's a very historic church. And to talk more about it, I'm joined here with Michael Phelock. He grew up in this neighborhood, and he's also a member of the Chester Historic Preservation Committee. Michael, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us about what this church really means to the entire community here.
Well, other than in the first several decades providing the services of a church, when that function ceased, it became what was known as the Chester East Side Ministries for about 30 years. They were a benevolent society. They gave out 2,000 meals a week to the people in the area. They provided clothing, counseling. They had a teaching type of situation set up for children, kindergarten. And then after, I would venture to say, after the church, after that closed, the building itself was a landmark, as you say. It was a source of hope and inspiration for the people here in Chester. And it was the building became known for its aesthetic appeal for anybody who would travel by it.
Seeing what just happened to it, they go up in flames, what just goes through your head?
I still feel like it's last night and I'm dreaming and this is sleeping and this is just a dream. This is unbelievable that something like this would happen. I mean, I don't know who would do something like this, because this is unnecessary and called for. It's surreal. It's surreal. It's unbelievable. I'm looking at it, and like I said, I feel as if that I didn't wake up yet, and this is just a dream to me. And the other members of the group, I'm sure, feel the same way.
Well, Michael, thank you so much. It's really sad to see this happen. I really feel for you. I really appreciate your time. Guys, we're going to stay out here. We're going to be bringing you updates through.
Here's that committee member. Take a listen.
For anything of this nature to happen, and if it is a dastardly deed, which I can't help thinking is this to me, it's just, I'm going to stay in shock. And I'm sure anybody who, even if you haven't ever been by this building, I mean, you can relate to this event to something else in your life, but to look at this and what it used to be, I mean, you can still go online and look at Third Presbyterian Church in Chester and compare what you're seeing to that, and I think the effect will speak for itself.
So if you look here now, Delaware County Emergency Management has their drone up, so that's part of this.